Wandering Winder here, continuing my openings series, and today I want to look at cargo ship. So basically, cargo ship, when you buy, well, when you gain something and you've played the cargo ship, you can set it aside on the cargo ship to take it into your hand as an extra card in your hand next turn. This can be very powerful in the opening. So I think there's two main things to talk about with the cargo ship opening scenarios, which is opening cargo ship silver or opening cargo ship cargo ship. So there's really nothing fancy here to talk about other than just the math of it all. Cargo ship silver, you're normally have like a 91 point something percent chance opening silver to hit 5. Um, with cargo ship silver, it's significantly, well, not significantly, it's a little bit higher, right? You go up to 94%. So you get another couple few percent to hit at least 5, which is just because exactly in the case where where you don't hit 5 on turn 3, but you have the cargo ship in hand, then you can like buy a silver and set it aside, and then boom, you're gonna hit 5 on turn 4, guaranteed. If you weren't otherwise, because you have this extra silver and you already had a bad hand on turn 3, so you can't have another hand that's so bad on turn 4 that you would miss 5. So that goes up a little bit. And then you also have a pretty good chance of being able to buy a 5 with your cargo ship on turn 3 and be able to play it on turn 4, which, depending on the 5 in question, could be very powerful, right? Here, you might want to counterfeit, maybe a forum, but probably a counterfeit, right, going into turn 4. We didn't see our cargo ship here, so it's pretty much just like we opened silver, except that we for sure, if we want, can have our card set aside, right? It also gives you a much better chance opening silver cargo ship to hit at least 6 at least once on turns 3 or 4. Again, because if you have the cargo ship on turn 3, you can buy a silver and save it across, and then you're very likely to be able to hit 6 on turn 4 if that's what you're aiming for. Uh, yeah, if silver's the best thing to get in that scenario, you go up to 61.6% to hit 6 on turn 4. Often there will be something better on the board, which I'm not going to calculate because it depends on what the better thing is. But yeah, that can be very powerful. Um, yeah, so 94% to hit 5 at least once. Your 32.7% chance to be able to play a 5 on turn 4 if you've opened silver cargo ship. The other thing to look about in the cargo ship opening, and it pretty much always competes on these 3-4 scenarios, is opening cargo ship cargo ship. There's pros and cons to this. The pro is that you're much less likely to have your cargo ship miss the shuffle. You're much more likely to see one of your cargo ships on turn 3. We didn't here, but you're a lot more likely, which means you're more likely to be able to play the card that you bought on turn 3 on turn 4. The con is obviously just that you have more terminals and they can collide, particularly even on turns 3 and 4. The way the math works out on this, um, if what you're trying to do is just play a 5 on turn 4, then you go up to 39.8% by opening cargo ship to be able to do that. It's a little bit better because you're quite a bit more likely to see your cargo ship on turn 3, but a bit less likely to be able to hit 5 with it. So that's several percentage points better to be able to to play your 5 on turn 4 by hitting 5 on turn 3 and saving it across. And you are, of course, though, a bit worse at hitting 5 overall. You go down to 85.5% to hit 5, opening cargo ship by the end of turn 4. That's again assuming that the best thing to buy is a silver on turn 3 if you're cargo shipping it aside. If there's something better to get there, then it could be better. Of course, if there's something better to get on turn 3 than the silver, then you should maybe be thinking about opening that with your cargo ship instead, for instance. Actually, cargo ship is a slightly better chance of hitting 6 by the end of turn 4 than cargo ship silver. You're up to 62%. That's a negligible increase. It's a fraction of a percent. But yeah, if what you're trying to do is hit 6, it doesn't actually hurt at all to go cargo ship, cargo ship. So one of these two options is often quite good, although obviously you still want to look at what other cards are available. One of these two options is not obviously is usually quite a good option. Which one you want is usually dependent on how critical it is to play that 5 as early as possible, as well as how much of a terminal space issue you're going to have by having two terminals in your deck in the longer term, right? So those are the two big considerations. Um, yeah, cargo ship is a bit higher risk, higher reward, but it definitely has a significantly better high roll. Um, I think that's often worth going for, but you really do have to look at what else is going on. Anyway, that's the deal for openings with cargo ship. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again soon.